25 Sleighs of Christmas.
Yep, 25 Sleighs of Christmas. Didn't know if we were recording. I didn't know if we were recording.
I saw
25
the
Sleighs
little
of Christmas.
recording thing pop up in the corner, so I was like, I'm fucking going for it,
Go,
man.
go, go. 25 Sleighs of Christmas. Slay 23. Christmas
Evil.
Evil.
Christmas Evil.
I was excited for this one, man. When I initially saw it on the list and I saw it was like from 1980, I was
I
like,
was
this
hyped
is
too.
this is gonna be that schlock horror that's gonna be like
Well, it was like number one on every of the Christmas horror movies when I was looking up the 25, like to build the 25 Sleighs when this was just in its idea form.
yeah.
Christmas Evil was on top of all the lists. So I was like, "Oh, I can't believe I've never seen this if it's an 80s horror film. That's weird." Now I know why.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of enjoyed this one because I kept seeing this a lot. So I guess I'll say this first. So all season long, as we've been watching these movies, there's been one thing that keeps kind of coming up a lot, a concept that I thought was very interesting, and I was like, I wish they would elaborate on this more, where they talk about people just losing their minds this time of year. It's like, oh, it's that time of year people just go crazy. Like I think the closest they got to it was like with Silent Night. They really touched on it with that movie, but this movie I feel like fully explored that rabbit hole of like, no, this is the guy and why he's losing it with the holiday. And so then I started seeing a bunch of comparisons to Joker, like in regards to this movie, and I was like, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like it's this guy's just fucking descent into madness.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you mean now.
Yeah, it's like he just kind of descends into madness and he just like truly becomes Santa Claus. And it's like because at first I was like, is there some weird pedophile angle to this? And there wasn't. He was just like he just thought he was Santa Claus. He believed he was Santa Claus. And then that ending, spoilers as usual, but
Spoilers, yes.
that ending when he turned out to maybe be Santa Claus? Like, what's your opinion there? Do you think he was Santa Claus, or do you think that was just something else?
I mean, like, okay, so this movie ended with him ramping his van, right? And then
Off a bridge,
did he fly away in the
and it
van? I
flew
because
away. It flew away,
I
and
think
everybody. It was like a Christmas, like, wow, like.
I think I rolled my eyes so fucking hard
I
that
thought it was dope, dude. I loved it. He was all battered and bruised. We had very different experiences with this,
no,
clearly.
I think that him flying away is that you're seeing his mind at that moment. That's what happened with him in his mind. He flew away as Santa
Hmm.
Claus, but I think he probably fucking crashed and burned because I don't know, man. Like the movie just it started whack to me. Like I was like, wait, did I put on the
It
right
did.
movie?
It did start whack, like it.
It's like
But
so him seeing
I
like
I
so
also
okay.
thought I was watching the wrong movie at first, same as you. I was like, "Is this the right thing?"
So like I feel like it opens up with what his imagination of coming downstairs on Christmas night would be. Him seeing Santa Claus with his mom and his brother and giggling and stuff like that. Santa seeing him and going up the chute. That's why I feel like there's that weird edit of just the family just poof, they're
Poof,
gone off
just
the stairs.
disappearing. Okay.
But then it cuts up to him and his brother in the room, and his brother's like, it's dad that's Santa Claus, and he's like, nuh-uh. And I feel like that's where the movie kicks in, and he's like basically like, no, it's not. Like what I'm just telling you in my head it is, that's what it is. I'm gonna go downstairs and prove you wrong. And he goes downstairs to find his dad just getting nasty with his mom, which most parents do on Christmas night, dude. That's not out of the realm. What's up, Mama Bear? I know my mom always wants to announce that shit around Christmas dinner and stuff like that. But so like it is what it is, man. And that's what I was like, wait, so him seeing his mom and dad get it on is gonna make him a chaotic fucking Santa Claus?
Listen, man, I don't write the rules. I just I'm along for the ride.
And then it's like, I get it when he becomes Santa, but like long before that, he's got a weird list of kids. A
No, yeah,
weird.
I'm not saying that's not weird. I'm just glad it wasn't a pedophile thing.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I am
glad it,
too.
it truly was like he thought he was fucking Santa
Although
Claus.
when he walked by them kids and he was
He
like,
made me uncomfortable all the time around the children, though.
well,
There's no
yeah,
doubt.
Well, it was like a scene where he's walking by and the kids are yelling like what they wish for or something like that to him. And the
The
one
one
kid's
kid,
like, I
I
wish
want
for
a
a
stack of
lifetime of
Penthouse
penthouse.
magazines, and he's like, you down, fucking that
Yeah.
80s synth, and he's just like, oh, the fucking, I'm putting you in the naughty list, like that shit.
I
I
was
was like,
like, well, I was just like,
oh,
little did that kid know, but 20 years from there, he would get his wish fulfilled, motherfucker. All you can eat all day,
that's so
all
fucking
over the
funny.
place. But no, like, I don't know, man. It was just like, it was hard for me to get into this movie for whatever reason it was. I just could not pay attention to it for the life of me. And I kept trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm watching
Yeah,
Christmas Evil, and like some shit would go down and I'd pay more attention. And then I'd just be like, it just wasn't it for me, bro, at all. I
I'll admit.
thought that 90 or 74 Black Christmas had my attention more than this one, I felt like.
I honestly, I really did enjoy this movie quite a bit,
Yeah.
but I was like, I was like doing laundry and shit while I was watching it. I was multitasking for sure. But
Yeah.
even then, like for me, like I said, you and I had very different experiences with this because I don't know, I dug it, like especially compared to the other like killers that take on the
The
Santa
Santa.
Claus
Yeah.
persona. For seeing that trope as much as we have, and I knew going into the 25 Days of Christmas that we were going to
We
see
were
that
gonna
shit
see
a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
And of the bunch, I think this was my favorite like crazy killer Santa.
Yeah, I agree. I agree
Because
with
I
that.
liked watching that progression. I liked that descent into madness, that like Joker style, like just going crazy sort of deal with that Santa Claus Christmas angle to it. It was weird as fuck. I am not gonna. I'll give you that much for sure.
No, yeah, he really did think he was, and
Yeah, I
that's
think
like
he
the
was there at the end, man. It really leaves you wondering, like, because I don't know
I
so
still
much if it was in his head, because everybody else is like, look, it's him. It's Santa. It's maybe he is Santa Claus. And he's all fucking beaten and bruised. I was like,
I
oh,
mean, maybe that's where the Joker movie took its cues from, because the end of that,
uh
you could
huh,
question if that was just in his head or no.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I'm feeling a lot of influence here on that Joker
Yeah, I
movie.
mean, so I could see it,
Little
but as
did
far
people
as like
know.
as far as the rest of the 80s slasher
I
movies
was
that I
gonna say,
know,
as far as a movie called Christmas Evil goes, that I thought was gonna be an '80s slasher movie,
weak,
not
very
that.
weak.
This is not
No.
that at all. That is
No.
definitely gonna disappoint some people. Like if that's what you think you're getting into, it's not at all. It's definitely more like the psychological, like thriller sort of deal, I guess. Like, but a weird one, Like,
Yeah, I mean, back in the 80s, I'm sure it was a very big thriller, but
yeah,
in 2020, what, we're 40 years later,
mm, yeah. Hey
not
man,
so scary.
I thought it was interesting though. So
It
what's it gonna?
it it had its moments for sure, but like, I don't know, overall for a score on this movie, I'm going to give it a 5, 5 out of 10, cuz it's just kind of bland.
Five out of 10. I
Yeah,
hear
it's
you.
just kind of bland. It's just, to me, it's kind of bland. It didn't I went in thinking it was a slasher movie. Had I not, maybe it
Yeah.
would have been a higher score. It
Well,
had it had the weird cutaways to any of the kills or anything like that,
mhm,
and some of it just,
yeah.
I get that he's Santa, but why is he murdering people that are naughty or something? I don't know. Just because he keeps seeing people have sex on Christmas.
I guess that'll really fuck a kid up.
I
So
guess so.
be mindful.
What are you giving this one?
Like I said, I had a very different experience with this one, so I'm gonna have to go with a 7.5 on this one because I was just gonna go 7, but honestly, something about that ending and the intrigue of maybe he is Santa Claus was like, okay, a little point 0.5 for you. Here you go. There's your point 0.5 for potential. So 7.5, yeah, I enjoyed it. Not what I was expecting at all.
No.
Um,
No, definitely
but
not.
but I enjoyed it. I won't try to
I'm like,
sway you.
I mean, yeah, no. And like I said, 5. It was okay. It wasn't, like I said, it didn't catch the what the 80s movies that I've watched caught in me. You know what I mean? I feel like
Okay.
it was too Christmassy for me. At this
Damn,
point,
too
maybe,
high on the Christmas scale. We haven't had a movie like that yet.
and maybe if we scaled this back and this was like the second or third one we decided to watch, maybe that would be a different opinion, but
Yeah, I went into this definitely feeling that fatigue still and being like,
yeah,
"Oh my god, like
23 of them.
I'm like
It's like,
I don't want to do this anymore." But you know what? We got Christmas Eve. We got Christmas
Christmas
Eve
Eve.
coming up, Death December, and then we have our pick
December.
for Christmas Day. And we're going to finish this bitch. We're going to close it out.
I hope we get some slays. That's
I
what
I
I'm
hope we do,
hoping.
because right now there's not a whole lot of sleighs that have been given. I got nothing other than from the first movie this week. So,
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, man. Oh, I
but I don't
know.
know.
I just have a good feeling about December.
I do too, because it's fucking 2.5 hours long. So it's like
Woo!
it's like the Avengers Endgame of fucking
Christmas horror.
of Christmas horror. So more like
Nice.
Avengers Infinity War, I suppose.
Yeah,
Avengers
yeah.
Endgame was 3 hours.
And that was next level shit.
Yeah, that was next
That
level
was next
shit.
level.
That commands 3 hours. This should, I don't know about this. Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna have to look up how I'm gonna do it right now. Fucking how long was ABCs of Death?
Okay.
Because I feel like it wasn't that long, man.
I'm not sure. I
ABCs of
remember
Death
watching
was
that one.
okay. It was 2 hours and 9 minutes long, and the second one was 2 hours and 5 minutes long. But Death Simber is fucking 2 hours, 30 minutes, and a little
Nice,
more,
nice.
35, 30. So that's definitely gonna be. I mean, that's why it's Christmas Eve. It's 24 little short stories. It makes sense. It's that build up to Christmas, and it's exactly what we're gonna do.
We're
24
gonna build
little
up to
shorts.
Christmas. Get hype, man. Get hype. If you have an advent calendar, you should be noticing you're pretty close. Pretty close.
Mark
Just
off those days, man.
it's like the kid in Krampus. Yeah, that about wraps it up for tonight, man. I guess if you haven't fucking subscribed to our YouTube channel and you're viewing this on YouTube, you should totally do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they always say. Just
Yeah,
smash that like button, bro. Honestly, just follow us, man. Look
yeah.
around if you dig it. Let us know if you don't.
ChasingShep.com is the hub. You can find everything there. Facebook
Everything, bro.
slash
Facebook, yeah.
Chasing Shep.
Pretty much everywhere. Just Google it. You can probably find some shit,
Yeah,
I would assume.
and stick around for
Hopefully,
what's next.
yeah, we'll be blasting off in different directions coming soon. So you'll be seeing us
Coming
everywhere.
soon, 2021, the year of the multiverse.
All right, man. Slay you later.
Slay later.